So as you come onto your seat, and creating a comfortable seat. It's a seat where there is no struggle. Yoga, Sthira Sukha Asana. Yoga is a steady and comfortable posture. Letting your earth element relax. That's your legs. Support them if needed. If it feels like they're hanging, maybe slide a block under the knees. Creating a gentle lift upward. Letting the sternum lift. And as the sternum lifts up, pull the shoulders up to the ears. Pull them up tight to the ears. A squeeze. And then I will count to 20 as we slowly lower them down. Slowly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you can make this counting as long as you want to. Does it feel like your shoulders are sitting just a little bit lower now than when you started? So it's super easy somatic way to get the upper trapezius to relieve, because it's just climbing up your back body until your shoulders are covering your ears. And so just use this as a little yoga snack. Now turn your palms up and bring your thumb to your ring finger. Bring the thumb to the ring finger. This is pravry mudra. Pravry means earth. So the earth mudra for grounding, because the energy of anger is anything but grounding. So as you begin to settle in, let there be a sense of your skin, just like your clothing, just draping itself around your spine, around your skeleton. Invite the breath into the belly. And invite the out breath to grow longer than the in breath. Don't make it too hard. Let the breath be your guide. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. If there's a lot of energy in the head, breathing in, I calm my mind. Breathing out, I calm my mind. Any wording becomes a mantra. Breathing in, ease. Breathing out, release. So if you can catch yourself and you feel this hot energy beginning to accumulate, and just let it draw back out, filling yourself up with cool and soft energy, spacious energy. And breathing out the hot, restricted energy of anger. Whenever, and this is from yoga therapy, any condition that has an itis connected to it is thought to stem from anger, inflammation. Inflammation is anger. We're holding on to something. What is it? And the next in-breath, just relax your hands. Open your eyes if they're closed. Let's place one hand on the lower abdomen. This is practicing Kapalati. So not the fiery bellows breath. Kapalati is often translated as skull shining. It is that forceful contraction of the abdomen, as if you are sneezing or coughing. Pull the belly in, and that inward pressure will expel the air in the lungs. So it's a great breath to bring fresh energy in. So word of the wise, let's do a couple of trial runs. If you have incontinence, stress incontinence, coughing, sneezing, Mula Bandha would be beneficial to apply simultaneously. I could say this in a class of all females. The guys are going, huh? So as you exhale, just do a little practice run. Pull the belly in, but also draw the pelvic floor up. So as you pull as you pull the belly in, pressure is going to have to go one of two ways, down or up. But by engaging Mula Bandha, we ensure that nothing goes down that's not supposed to go down. Does that make sense how I said that? Yeah. All right. So let's do some practice run, hands on the lower belly, breathing in and then exhale. Breathe in, that breath just flows back into the belly. So you feel this contraction, sharp contraction of the belly. Now, let me preface this. If you had recent abdominal surgery, which I don't think any of you have because I think I would know, or if you have a hiatal hernia, do Ujjayi breathing instead, because we are adding a lot of pressure.
And
yes.
when we expel our breath, is it still just through our nose?
Well, great question. If you find it hard to blow out through your nose for whatever reason, allergies or deviated septum, you can also do a but I would say that would be the practice run, but work towards using the nose. So it's not like Simhasana, lion's breath, where we go, which is also a great breath for anger. So I invite you to do between 3 and 6, and do them as slow or fast as you would like. So think of a bellows that goes, and as you contract these muscles forcefully, it just pushes the content of the lungs out. And then the air, because of the vacuum that was created, flows in automatically. And then after the number that you chose, just pause, sit and pause. This is a powerful breathing. But it can help disperse some of that really restricted tightness from anger and irritation. Let's come onto our backs. And again, you'll need a strap a long one if you have it. So when I say long one, 8 feet, but if you have a 6 foot, that's good. If you have your bathrobe strap, that is good too. So any belt apparatus. We'll take the arms up overhead for tall mountain, supine tall mountain. As you inhale, extend and reach the arms overhead. Reach from the side waist up through the side ribs. Extend, extend, extend. While you simultaneously draw the tailbone towards the heel. So we're just trying to create as much space as we can. Elongate. And then as you exhale next, let's take both knees to the chest. Chin to chest if it's available. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, draw the chin to the chest. Knees to chest. And full body stretch. One more time, draw the knees in. And this time, let's hold them in and rock from side to side. Rock from side to side. So not making it a big, hairy deal. Visiting with a friend from last week. Take the arms out to the side. Keep the legs squeezing together. First, pivot the pelvis, so your knees now point up towards your right elbow. And then as you inhale, pull the knees to the elbow, keep your left shoulder down, and exhale back up. Let's go to the other side. Inhaling down, opposite shoulder stays down. Exhale up. Remember to repivot so that your knees are pulling up towards the elbow. I'm going to let you journey on this one following your breath. We'll finish on the left side as you started on the right. With a full body stretch. Stretching all the way out. And then take your strap and then make a teeny little loop. Well, not too teeny, but just big enough where you can slip your right foot into the loop. Slip the right foot into the loop and then take the left leg long. So I got a lot of tail here. But take the arms overhead. And so if you have a shorter strap, a 6 foot may still do the work. So take the arms all the way overhead, overhead. So you have a teeny little loop around the foot. Teeny little, so Mary Beth, make it a smaller loop. Your loop looks very long. I can see that. So if you look at my loop, it's just big enough to slip my foot into. That's all it is, just a teeny, teeny little loop. So I just have a very long tail, so that the arms go overhead. So I'm back in the tall mountain, or they may be hovering. Now let's take the heel towards the floor. Arm just gonna follow, and then go back up again. Just a little seesaw event. Back and forth. Shoulder and hip mobility. Back and forth. Next time you draw it up, holding the arms overhead for the hamstring stretch. So keep the elbows straight and slide the hands as far back on the strap as you can. So the arms may come to the floor, But they may also be hovering overhead. As we do with all Supta Padangustasana, all hamstring stretch, keep drawing the quads onto the thigh bone, quads to the thigh bone. As you keep drawing the outer hip down, outer right hip towards the left foot. Do one more breath. And then take your right hand and reach up as high as you can catch on the strap and slide your slide the strap behind the neck and stretch your left arm out to the side. Strap your left arm out to the side. So you're holding the strap with your left hand, you're holding it with the right hand. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's take the right leg to the right leg to the right, holding the strap with both hands. Right hand towards the right foot and left hand out to the left side. Easy breath. Lengthening the inseam from the big toe mount, inner heel to the inner groins. And inhale all the way up. Let's unhook the right foot and lower the leg down. Pause as you place the right leg next to the left. Can you hear it? We should do that on the left side. So let's take the left leg in, strap, slide the foot down through the little strap thingy. And again, slide the hands down the strap until you either run out of strap or you run out of air and your hands are touching the floor over your head. Keep the elbows straight, keep the elbows straight. And again, we start it with a little seesaw. So we're just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. And then taking the leg up, now let's hold it static. Elbows stay straight so that there's resistance between the hands and the leg. The leg is pulling. Joanne, will your arms go further back over your head with the elbows straight? Yeah. Getting length with each exhalation. Contract the left quadricep, a little bit more forceful onto the bone, but the right too, to keep the right leg grounded. Right leg stays grounded. And then slide your left hand up and take the strap up behind the neck. Right arm out from the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take the left leg out to the side, all the way out to the side. And again, reach out through the big toe mount. Reach out through the inner heel, lengthening from the inseam. Easy, steady breath. Easy, easy, easy. But we're working, right? Gentle, persistent effort. Inhale up to center. Then we're going to take the left strap off the left leg and slowly lower that leg down. Now let's hook the right foot one more time, just so we can do the crosser. So we have the strap, loop around the right foot, With the right hand, guide your right outer hip down towards the left heel, keeping your side waist long, and we'll take the foot just across the center line. Now add a little fight. So the hand is pulling on the strap gently, but the foot is resisting it. Foot is resisting, going, I am not allowed to go more than 6 inches across the center line. That's the rule, and I'm not going any further. But what you're feeling, that you are not only getting a little bit of excitement and length on the iliotibia, but you are actually also strengthening as you are lengthening. It's a beautiful concept. Let's inhale back to center. Let's take the loop up. Take the left leg up. And then slowly release the right leg down. And we are ready to rock and roll again. Left hand, left thumb in the left hip crease, draws the outer hip down. Draws the foot across the center line. But again, let there be a little tug of war. Hand pulls foot. Can you hear your foot? No, 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 I am not going. So you put just the right amount of tug of war. So you feel it. And everybody stays exactly where they are. Now keep your right shoulder blade drawing down the back, down the back. One more breath. And we come back to center. Unhook the strap and slowly let's take the left heel down. Full body stretch. Big toes touching. Arms reaching overhead. Ribs drawing into the body. And let's hug the knees in again. Now, if you have a back day, then I recommend that you roll over onto one side and sit up in Dandasana. But if your back is feeling very fine, thank you, begin to roll back and forth, back and forth. Until you come all the way up. And I just had a slow getaway and we'll sit in Dandasana. So sitting in Dandasana flat, don't put blankets on because we are moving into Navasana, boat pose. You'll bend up the knees and hold the back of the thighs and then lean back, but keep the sternum lifted, keeping your sternum lifted and broad. So it's just before the legs takes flight, but not quite. Let's take the right leg to the sky and lower down. Left leg to the sky and then lower down. So let's do that again because that's really nice and manageable. And what you can do here is you can really study what it is that has to happen as you straighten the left leg. Notice how the left quad engages and how the hip flexors are firing. Hold the abdomen in and up, taking it down. And now lifting both legs, just parallel to the ground, parallel to the ground. Keeping the heart lifted so the spine is neutral, neutral, neutral. And we'll take the feet down. Now take your strap and strap it, loop it under both feet, under both feet. So the feet are down, I caught both my heels. And then lifting the legs again. So now we're basically back to where we just were. But we have a little helper. It's like little training wheels. Keep your sternum lifted, lift it, lift it. And then here, maybe, if the hamstring allows, take the legs high, take the legs high. You'll slide your hands down the strap until you feel the core has really fired up, really fired up. Has it fired? And then you can let go of the strap. Woo! And let's take the feet down. That one is a little spicy, don't you think? Let's take the hands back. Draw the shoulders down the back, chin towards the chest. Lift the heart. If you're nursing a shoulder thingy, keep your tush down as you keep drawing the shoulder blades towards one another. Everybody else, lift the hips, 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 lift the hips. And if everything is a straight line, then take the head back if you want to. And slowly, let's come down. And we'll come into all fours. I'm going to turn around so I can still see my book so I know I'm not skipping anything. Tabletop. Rounding as you exhale and arch on the inhalation. We've done this a lot, back and forth. Next time we have from cow, the arch, tuck the toes under, and let's draw back to puppy pose. Reaching back, so getting a little bit more movement in the shoulders and hips by the roller, inhaling up into the high cobra, and exhale, stretch back, rounding up. And exhale, stretch back. One more time, rounding up, lifting, and then this time, go back to downward facing dog or return to puppy. Do the one that is right for you tonight. The one that's right for you tonight. If you want, take your puppy for a little bit of a walk, shaking it out, wiggle it about, get a little bit more movement in there. And then also lift up on the tiptoes and then bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. And then pull the hips back, pull the hips back. So the spine is long, 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 long. Now feel this open, long spine as you slowly bend the knees. Don't let the spine round back again. Don't let the spine round. Keep the spine long. So the knees may not straighten out all the way. That is okay. One more breath. And then look up as you inhale and walk or step the feet to the hands. Let your hands come to blocks or floor or shins. Knees can bend. So don't let your hands dangle, never. But let your head dangle. Give it a nod and a shake. Take that weight off these little itty bitty neck muscles that has to work so hard to keep this bowling ball afloat. Like gravity traction down. Forward folds are very cooling, very calming. Whether it's downward facing dog or forward fold, child's pose, calming. Just inhale and look up, lengthen the spine, take the hands to the hips, and then inhale, let's come all the way up. And here we are. Inhaling, take the arms out and up, tall mountain again. So we did it as we were on the mat, laying down, same thing now. We're pressing into the floor, pressing into the floor. Extend, 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 reach, reach, reach up. Lift from the side waist up through the side ribs. How tall can you get? How tall can you get? Exhale, take the hands down, interlace the hands behind your back. Draw the shoulders back again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, straightening the elbows as best as you can. So you squeeze the shoulder blades together and then take the chin to the chest. Chin softens to the chest, so the back of the neck lengthens. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the arms, lift the arms, but keep the lower ribs pulling in. Breathe. And let the head just relax. Breathe, 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 breathe. Take the hands down. And let's take the arms up one more time in tall mountain. Does it feel a little different the second time around? Lifting up, lifting up. Oh, that's funny. Everybody has left the screen. Like, where you go? Lifting up. Sarah, I see you with your dart. Exhaling down. I'm assuming you all are still there. Now grab your strap. Grab your strap and make a bigger loop. Make a bigger loop. And how big, you ask? We'll do a little test run. So slide it over the head. It doesn't matter what shoulder, but you want the length to be just a teeny little bend in the elbow. So you're wearing your sash. So that would be the right length. But now what we're going to do, take it off again, because we're going to work on the application and putting it on. So hold your buckle in your right hand. Hold your buckle in the right hand with the belt end facing down towards the earth. Now, left hand goes through the loop, over the head, the whole head goes in, and now it is back on. I have my sash back on. So that is the approved way of putting this thing on and off. Keep the buckle right here at the chest-ish. You're going to use the palm of your hand. So when you hold down, press with the palm of the hand, pressing down. And the motion that we're going to be using, we'll take a breath in and then watch me. You'll press the hand, the palm, the heel of the hand down, and then you'll move the strap forward. What this does, also if you can see me, is that we are moving the upper trapezius back down again and getting freedom around the neck. So you have the strap around the right. You have a little bend in the elbows, standing in mountain pose. So all your postural cues apply. Hand starts a little bit behind the hip. Take a breath in. And exhale, press down and move forward and release. So you only hold it on the exhalation, then you let go. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale, press down and forward and let go. And my strap slides out a little bit, so I need to tension it up a little bit in between. One more time. Breath in. And down and forward. Easy peasy. So that got the straight head. Now we're going to take the head through rotation and lateral side bending. So we'll do rotation first. Same principle. We're going to first take a breath in. As you exhale, push down through the hand, move it forward, and as you rotate, turn the head to the shoulder that does not have the strap. So I'm thinking that is on your left shoulder. Look to the left, and then let go. Head is back at neutral. Take a breath in, Exhale, push the hand down, pull the upper traps down, turn the head to the left, and let go. Again, move the hand back in position. One more time. Exhale, pull down and forward. Turn the head, and let go. That got the rotation. We got the traps. Let's do the lateral. Let me step back a little bit. So we're going to lengthen up through the right ear. So instead of dropping the left ear to the shoulder, think of lifting the right ear up and side bending it over. We'll do this 3 times as well. Standing mountain pose. Exhale, push down, and then lift the right ear upward. And let go. And I'm tightening here my little sash. Let's do it again. Push down and take the right ear up, and release. One more time. Pull down and lift the right ear up. So keep the left side of the neck long. Don't collapse it. And let go. All right, let's take the sash off. And just pause. So we've done one side. Notice as you turn your head from right to left, can you tell that maybe your right side has got a little bit more space because we got the right trapezius to let go of his death grip. So now hold the buckle with your right hand, with your left hand, and then put your sash on through the right arm, over the head, and boom. Buckle is right at the heart center. Strap facing down. Heel of the hand. I think we're ready to rock and roll. We are standing in mountain pose. Let's take a breath in. And exhale, down and forward. And let go. Down and forward. Let go. One more time. Down, forward, and let go. And then we did the rotation. And tightening back up a little bit again. Inhaling. Exhale, pull down, forward, and look. To your right shoulder. And let go. Again. Press down as you exhale, forward, look at your right shoulder, and let go. Again, breathe in, exhale, press down, forward, and look, right shoulder, back to center. Tightening up a little bit, and then we did the lateral. Breathe in. Exhale, press down and forward, lift the left ear up, and release. Inhale, exhale, pull down and forward, lift the left shoulder up. Left ear, sorry, and let go. You didn't know what I mean, I hope. One more time. Exhale. Pull the strap down and forward, and left ear lifts up, and let go. And we'll take the strap off. I love this one for the trapeze releases. It's a good one to do if you're sitting, especially if your ergonomics with your computer is not the best right now and you're chin jutting and really pulling the elbows or the shoulders up. All right, stand so you face the long side of your mat. Have a block on each side. Mountain pose. Fingertips together at heart center. So remember, jumping, not recommended if you have osteoporosis. If you have osteopenia by a hair, okay, because it actually strengthens your bone. Always jump out on the in-breath, back home on the out-breath. Let's do it. Ground as you exhale and then inhale. Wide stance. Let's turn left leg in 10 to 15 degrees, right leg out 90 degrees. Heel lining up with heel. Heel lining up with heel. And then exhale, bend your right knee, bend the right knee. So now we're sitting down just in the center, just in the center. And then Utthita, Parsva, Konasana. So Utthita, extend. Reach. And then take the hands to the block outside or forearm to the knee. Take your arm overhead. Take your arm overhead. So whichever variation feels better for you. If your knee or your thigh is not parallel to the ground, I would use the forearm on the thigh so that your spine stays long. Take the top arm overhead or on the hip. Reach back, and then pull the belly button up. Let the heart follow as you continue to wrap muscle around bone, muscle around bone. Reach. Powerful pose. One more breath. On the next in-breath, push all the way up. And turn the feet opposite. So right leg turns in 10 to 15 degrees, left leg out 90. Exhale again, warrior two first. Warrior two. And then Utthita, reach. Sit down deep into that left hip and then take the hand to the block or elbow, forearm to the knee. Your call. Your call. Breathe. Powerful leg. Powerful leg. Keep the spine long. So notice if you're rounding, keep a straight line, so that your left side doesn't feel collapsed. It feels as long as the right. And from here, belly button begins to spin up. Heart left. Maybe the gaze goes to the sky. Up. Squeeze. And inhale, push all the way up. Take the arms to the side. So remember, stepping with osteoporosis, osteopenia. If you're closer to the nut than your osteoporosis, you can jump on the exhalation, otherwise step. Now, standing at the top of the mat, let's have both blocks or chair for revolved side angle pose. Oh, this is such a treat. That wrings all out that we don't want in there. So standing in mountain pose, heels grounding, heart lifting, so we connect it to earth and joy, and then lengthen up through the crown of the head. But pull the fingertips down. Pull the fingertips down towards the earth. Inhale, let's take the arms up, reaching up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold, and exhale, step the left leg back. Step the left leg back. Spin the back heel down. Spin the back heel down. Let's inhale up to warrior one. Warrior one. As long a stance that is right for you. Have your legs on two little railroad tracks. Keep the back leg really powerful. This exhale, bring the palms together at heart center. Now here, I'm asking you to keep a lookout at your front leg hip. So I think that is your right hip that's forward, yes. Keep that hip exactly where it is now. Don't let it swing out to the side. As you inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale, hook your left elbow over your right knee, or take the hand, and don't go so low. Revolve, 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 reach back through the back leg. The heel can come up, it's okay, it's okay. As you revolve, squeeze out where you do not want in there, squeeze out. And maybe take your hand to the block on the outside of your front leg as you take the other arm overhead, overhead, overhead. One more breath. And let's take the top arm down. Switch the hands so you get a block on each hand. Lift the back heel. Lift the back heel and step up. Uttanasana. Forward fold. We inhale into half Uttanasana. And let's step the other leg back. Step the other leg back. Spin the back heel down. Keep your left hip drawing towards your midline. Don't let it swing up to the side. We inhale, warrior one. Warrior one. And breathe. Breathe, breathe. And reach, reach. Up, 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 up. And exhale. Hook bring the palms together at heart center. I got ahead of myself there, I apologize. And then hook your right elbow, left knee. Revolve. Keep the hip, your left hip moving towards center line, but don't let it swing out. Don't let it swing out. And then maybe take your right hand to the block on the outside of your left foot and the left arm overhead. It feels like there's a little bit of contortionist in here. But we're squeezing it out, squeezing it out, squeezing it out, squeezing it out. And let's release the hands down to the blocks. Back heel comes up. We remove the blocks and we step back to child's pose. Downward facing dog. But you can probably guess where we're going next. Wide knee, child's pose. Big toes touching. Draw the hips back, 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 back. Forehead to the floor or block or the forearms. And breathe. Breathe. And let's walk the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, pressing up. And let's bring the legs out in front. But before we get all super comfortable, have your blankets. If you have 2 blankets, have them both ready, but you may only want to sit up on one for, oh no, you're going to want to stack your 2 blankets. Stack your 2 blankets. So I'm looking at our time. So coming onto your back, I have my blankets right here beside me. Now you can use a block too for the first part, the pretty carny. But blankets are going to be much nicer for the second part. Blankets or towels, small animals. So bring the blankets to come under not just your sacrum, but up so that you have them right up to your ribs. touching your last rib. So you're in a supported bridge pose, and this may be where you want to stay. For Viparita Karni, same as when we have a block, you simply draw the legs in one at a time, and take the legs to the sky. Yes, you can absolutely practice this against the wall. That is the restorative version, in which case I recommend that you strap your thighs together with a belt, mid-thigh, so that you remove all effort. The blanket provides the height of the true Viparita Karni form. If we practice legs up the wall without a blanket, it's really a back stretch or a hamstring stretch, and nothing wrong with either one of those, but we are not getting the kidney stimulation. And kidney was, yes, fear. Fear and anxiety are the kidney energy. So in Viparita Karni, we help pacify that while we open up through the heart center. So keeping a little bit of energy in the legs, keeping the tailbone heavy. And then from here, begin to let your legs drift towards your head for Supta, Paschimottanasana. So you keep your back against the blanket fold. You're not leaving the blankets, but you're just letting the legs, straight knees or bent knees, whichever is better for you. So you can absolutely fold the knees in. So it is a forward fold. It is very calming to the mind. Plus, it provides a safe back stretch. The seated forward fold can put a whole lot of pressure on the thoracic spine. And remember, that was the second most common place of fractures for osteoporosis. But here we are maintaining a neutral spine and not putting it at risk. I'll soften the knees. I'm going to move the blankets out as I come down so I can move them back just a smidgen for my knees, my thighs in Shavasana. Oh my word, this is comfortable. So setting up for Shavasana. You have practiced. You have supported your physical body, your emotional body, to release the tension that's gotten stuck or lodged. And now the energy flows freely again. So as you breathe in and out, can you feel how the whole body is inhaling and how the entire body exhales? Inhaling and exhaling to the mantra that represents the breath. So hum. So on the in-breath, hum on the out-breath. You can repeat Pravry mudra here by taking your thumb to your ring finger If the mind is still a little flighty, that will help ground you into Shavasana. So hum. I am that. I am that. Which can also be a mantra. I am on the in-breath, that on the out-breath. But so hum is already there. Mind will wander off. It's okay. You can choose to bring it back on the mantra, or you can let everything relax. Let your hands relax. Still holding the mudra. And then allow the breath to deepen. Deepen as you wiggle fingers and toes. Bending up the knees. Rock the knees gently from side to side. If you'd like, you can hug them in and rock from side to side. Eventually find your way all the way over onto your right or left side. Now placing the hands down onto the mat and then pressing up into a gentle, easy seated posture. Sitting up, if it's the right thing for you to sit tall. We will close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om, the mantra for peace. Peace in our world and peace in our lives and peace in our hearts. Let's take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Exhale and bow your head towards your heart. your inner guide, you, that which has been here from the moment, not only that you threw your eyes open, but before that, that which never dies or is never born. That is your true essence. Joy. I'd draw the gaze up. Namaste.